I often think some travel influencers are ableist. Not on purpose, but when they talk about summer adventures in Greece, I sincerely believe they are a specific type of serial killer with a very nuanced MO. They lure you in with photos of turquoise sands, ancient ruins, and a spot of shopping. They talk about city breaks and island hopping girly getaways like they're selling you a lifestyle. But this is Joe building the cell in the bookshop basement. This is Ghostface speed dialing from inside an unventilated greenhouse, snaring would-be victims with a sunset photo with you in a maxi dress and impending heat stroke. Britney is not having the time of her life, Sandra. Britney is trying to kill you. And no amount of iced Aperol spritz is going to save you. Let's break it down. The beach, 2 hours, which doesn't include the getting there, the hi mom, I'm fine photos, or trying to find shade that doesn't cost €80 per person. The Acropolis and Parthenon combo, 3 to 4 hours, depending on how long you can last climbing marble in 40 degrees C while pretending to care about ancient democracy. A spot of shopping, 2 hours minimum, if you're doing it properly, which Britney will insist you must because authentic travel experiences somehow involve bargaining for earrings in broken Greeklish while your sweat forms geopolitical boundaries on your shirt. Lunch at a taverna, 2 hours, under a giant fan gasping high temperature false hope. And then there's the open top bus tour, or the short walk to this little known viewpoint that ends in leg cramps, hallucinations, and existential regret. Total time outside, somewhere between 10 hours and sizzling eternity. In heat, not the sun, though Helios is complicit. The heat, bro. It's the shapeshifter, a malevolent force, Britney's acolyte to her spree, cosplaying as summer fun while slowly poaching your internal organs. And Britney? She's skipping through the streets in linen jumpsuits, cheeks flushed, sunglasses perched, skin glistening like she's in a Fenty campaign. Meanwhile, at home, like the rest of Greece in July, we're hiding from this psychopath and her atmospheric accomplice behind closed doors, dragging ourselves along furniture, legs limp, trying to stay as perpendicular as possible because the floor, the ceiling, the oxygen is lava. Everybody's body moves like a Roomba low on charge. Nostalgic for how air used to move. Time slows. And still, you need to do a little boat trip. Source postcards from a church at the summit of this aesthetically cobbled towering inferno. You're not going to get me, Britney. I'm disabled. I don't seize the day. I assess it for structural hazards and heat-related homicides. But I'll say a prayer for Sandra. I know she's next on your hit list.